And welcome back. This is Kotal for another War Rights stream. Have first map for the Historical Rules event on this Sunday, the 12th of November. November is getting by on quick. Alright, we have a Dunker Church off of the Antietam, one of my favorite maps. It is a 212 on the player count currently. 101 for the defending CSA and 111 for the USA, so slight imbalance, but not that much. Might have a few more CSA soldiers coming in before the start of the map. We are live at 40, and as a general note, again, there is no bayonets and no sprinting until the 30-minute mark. Let's take a look at the two teams, starting out with the Union, and we have 13th Georgia under Major Rollo, HD under Cloud. We have A&V under Colonel Gareth. We have Captain Victor, 4th New Jersey. We have Major Canada leading the 20th Georgia. We have Lieutenant Sluggy leading the 2nd USC. Then we have Lieutenant Southern leading the 88th New York. And also from the NYV for 6th New York, we have Sergeant Patterson leading. And then we have 1st Sergeant Carlson leading the 1st U.S. Sharpshooters. Let's take a look at who is on Artie for the Union team. Looks like we have one battery under Engel, Lieutenant Colonel Engel from HD. Let's take a look at the CSA team, starting with their Artie. Looks like they got a few units on Artie. They have Purple Space Time from JB. They also have Captain Surflex from LFL. They have another battery. Yes, they have two more batteries. Looks like JB has 2 guns. I'm not sure, possibly 3. Not sure who the commander is, but the CSA has a lot of artillery. And there is Captain Surflex doing as an officer does, riding the cannon as his men drag it along. Let's take a look at their infantry. LFL is led by Colonel Famas. 6AL by Major Jackin. 2 Corps by Captain Burgoyne. A Georgia under Colonel Knight. And AB under Captain Schobel. Did I miss anyone? I do not believe I did. If I did, I do apologize. Anyway, hope you all enjoy. Let's see how they do. So CSA is defending. We are live, and they are going to start moving out, and we'll see where the Union wants to wait its attack. So it looks like the Union is focusing on their left side of the field, possibly some troops going into the center. I don't really see anybody moving to their right side of the field. It's like a center as a tertiary front, and then the main effort is going to be on the CSA right. Let's take a look at the CSA team. On their left side, they have Jackin, along with JD. I think I missed them. I do apologize, JD. On that far left side, towards the center, they got Famas and the LFL. I believe that's it. And then on the right side here, they've got A Georgia, joined by AB and 2 Corps, so a decent force here on this right side. And they will likely have to deal with the brunt of the Union force coming up. It will be LFL's job in this Artie position here to deal with the threat to the center. They are starting to move up here. They are going to face off against 2 units here. It is 2 USC Sluggy and the Sharpshooters, and the 1st USSS. So this is a good team, I think, as a tie-down element. They are very good sharpshooters. They are very good at screening and distracting larger formations. But let's see how the main effort goes as the Union is streaming in. A Georgia has been under this situation before in this event, but this time they have help. Let's see if this changes the calculus. So 8 Georgia has been basically wiped out. They fought as long as they could. Now you got 2 Corps trying to hold it. But they are now getting wiped out by this weight of numbers here. Victor just pouring in his fire there. That is his 20th. And that will be it. So the Union has won this initial engagement. AB has pulled back to the woods here a little bit. I didn't see what happened to them. This is probably a good idea to try to delay this Union element as much as they can. But the Union has won a decisive victory here on this left side. Now, what is interesting here, LFL has pushed up. May have the weight of numbers if he pushes to wipe out the 2 USC and 1st sharpshooters. We'll see if he actually goes for that or if he decides to hang back a little bit. Union is now ahead on tickets, and they have captured this left side. We'll see how far they move up, if they establish a beachhead over here, or if they try to sweep up towards the point. And it looks like the CSA is redeploying its units from the far side, so good awareness there. You see Major Jackin bringing his troops in. And LFL is going for it. Here is the charge against the distraction force here for the Union. Now keep in mind, they can, there's no bayonets right now. They can club, they can go in with clubs, but they can't, they don't have bayonets, so that makes it a little bit dicier. The first U.S. sharpshooters have been wiped out. There's still an element of 2 USC that is maintaining control here. You see the Arty is getting in position. And the Union looks like it charged out. 20th Georgia and HD charged out that AB element that was on this side now. So Union is getting further solidified on this left side for them.
By the way, lads, our flag is to our right. Our left, sorry.
Looks like we do have a CSA element that's going to run into some Union troops here. It is night.
Fall back.
Alright, they are not going to get too entrenched there. They're going to take a volley and sneak back here. Just trying to do a little bit of damage. So the CSA LFL has secured this hill. I'm sorry, 6 Alabama has secured this hill. LFL has actually transitioned over here to aid on this flank here. And has now got a decent angle on the Union. They've kind of set up in a bit of an L shape. SR is also with LFL. I didn't notice them to begin with, but Targray's got his guys here with LFL. So a decent positioning forward by the CSA. They're behind on tickets, but they're trying to unhinge this defense a little bit and possibly draw off some of this force here that's now in this nice L position on this flank here. So both LFL is pulling back, trying to preserve their tickets a little bit. And 6 Alabama, I like this. They're using the hill, they're using the cover, popping up, harassing the Arty. It's going to make sure they don't get caught, but as long as they pull back in time, they should be fine. And they've got Arty has actually moved up to provide additional support. Tickets are starting to even out as well. We'll see if this... Got Knight doing those crisp volleys that they like to do. His 2 Corps going to give it a shot. So far, the Union is in a position that they like. They still have some sharpshooters contesting this point here, but the CSA hasn't moved up. We'll see if the CSA tries to push up even further, knock out the Arty, or they just do some long-distance firing. Cloud here redeploying, trying to get a better angle for his guys.
Get your reloads in. Get your reloads in.
Oh, I can see their fucking flip.
Yeah. I want to get on their left. I want to get on their left. All right, hold here for a second. I'm gonna let friendly.
got targets on the hill.
Is that flank maneuver that Cloud was talking about. He is going to try to outflank. There's two elements here. You got Ace Georgia and AB and 2 Corps. There's a lot of elements over here in this little pocket. Let's see how this little raid that he's going to do does. I don't think it's a bad idea. They're on the attack. You know, you can shoot it out, but if you can unhinge them a bit, get them to panic, not a bad thing to do. But let's see if Cloud can do it. And he can. Pretty devastating volley into the flank here.
Double quick.
And now Cloud is going to be able to, he's going to charge in, try to take advantage of that confusion. A textbook flank maneuver here by Cloud. It's able to really hurt this stronger force here that was against him. And now, that's what I like to see. Patterson, he sees an opportunity, he's going to come in and help. You don't just leave your battle buddies. If you see an opportunity, you help them. As long as you're not giving up a position that would be unhinged. But, you know, they left an element back here with 20th. And that was enough to wipe out that entire force that was back here. Well done by the USA team, especially by HD there that kind of initiated that maneuver. But had good support, though, from the others, too. So, well done.
Hold here. And hold left base.
See how 2 USC's trying to hold off. Pretty heavy force here by the CSA. 6 Alabama. Major Jacket's going to try to knock out these skirmish elements. And we are now at the 30. We can sprint. And we have Bayos. So let's see how that changes up the focus now. Still slight advantage on tickets at the 29-minute mark for the Union. But CSA not doing bad either. They've just hit engaged, a little bit below it. Alright, so it looks like we got just some leftovers from LFL. They might have gotten lost, or they might have been an attack I might have missed. Yep, the Union is dug in on this position here. We'll see what the CSA does to try to deal with it. Looks like Jacket has done a fairly good job. Got 4th New Jersey. Victor now is back here trying to help out 1st USS Sharpshooter as well, but he's going to redeploy. We'll see. Good use of the hill here, though, trying to make sure they stay under the cover so they don't get shot as they're redeploying. Although not was slightly vulnerable there, that one spot where they did get the flag. But I think the Union now is going to try to maneuver around the flank of the CSA, and it is Sluggy that is doing this maneuver. Let's see how he does, if he can unhinge Jackin's base of fire along that road. He's going to cross over. Is he going to...
Down the road. Came down the road. Down the road.
Here we go. Jacket's seen it. He's going to pull back. But you can see with those drop shots that Sluggy made him pay for it. Looks like we have another attack developing on this side, so the CSA decided to go along the flank here. And Knight putting in a hell of a volley. I didn't catch all of it. He's got support by 2 Corps. Are they going to try to roll up the Union flank here?
They're coming.
Here comes A and B.
Look out.
Colonel Garrett is going to try to knock out 8 Georgia. Let's see if he can do it. He's got help by 20th. And by NYB. This is what I like to see. This is good. Look at this Union team is cooperating. They're doing well. So is the CSA team. This is good stuff here. I enjoy this. And that was a successful attack there by the Union team. Saw a threat to their flank, and they were able to chase it off. So good maneuvers there, although we got another stream of forces coming up here. FAMAS has redeployed to help out on this side. Let's see if he can bring the weight of numbers to bear to change how this fight on this CSA right Union left is going. While that's going on, it looks like Sluggy is moving his men up. Try to get a better firing position here and spread the field out a little bit. He's going to put his men here on these rocks. And it looks like we have guarding this hill and preventing a quick attack on the Artie is Mr. Victor here in not a bad position. Let's see, we got another attack developing on this side though. Let's see if I can get there in time.
That was a Rambo, no?
I think it might be a Rambo. Oh no, there's
I think it was.
Alright, so FAMAS saw that the door was closed, so he's not going to waste troops going after it. He's going to look for a different angle. The Union has pushed up pretty far. Oh no, here's the corner here. So 88th has positioned themselves on this corner. That's pretty key there. They are now open on this right side, though. We'll see if the CSA tries to make a maneuver down there and cut them off. Or do they just back off? See what they decide to do. And here comes the charge, though. Jackin fighting the still fighting the 2 USC. Let's see how he does. Can he knock them out? He's got the weight of numbers. Already trying to help him. Sluggy trying to hold the tide by himself, trying to give his men time to get out. Good number did get away.
Keep going.
All right, this is good here. Victor has saw the attack, and he has moved his men up to support with his base of fire. So good reaction there by Mr. Victor and the 4th New Jersey there. Now they had a little bit of a distance to go. 2 USC got pushed off, but they got most of their men out. So good job on those 2 elements over there. And the CSA did do what I thought they were going to do. They did pull up here, and it is AB is now on the flank here. They've got an angle on 13 Georgia. They do have a problem, though, developing if they don't see it. And that problem is A and B. They might get caught in a sandwich here. And it is not the good type. It is no Subway sandwich here. This is an A and B sandwich. Yep, you've seen it. You're going to have to react pretty quick, AB. Yep, pulling off. A good job there by AB. They were able to get out in time and prevented A and V from hitting them. Although we have another attack developing here. Colonel FAMAS is going to slam into this A and V element. Let's see if they can hold him.
I recommend a retreat.
And they hold him. They cannot. Colonel FAMAS has won that engagement. Although Canada saw the problem, he is coming in to help. He was in reinforcing, so he's going to try to help stabilize the front here. But JD's here as well. And now the CSA is, with those attacks, knocked down 2 taken losses. Union at engaged. Canada doing it by himself. Oh, executed there by Private Moss. Oh, no, don't kill your friend. Moss, I just gave you a compliment. Oh no, Moss. Oh, no. Well, these things happen, I suppose. All right, let's go. Let's check out this flank here. CSA is starting to fall behind on tickets quite significantly. Union's at engaged about half a ticket state, maybe a little bit more above. So they're gonna have to figure out how they want to maneuver. There's still about a 10-man imbalance, 230. Not too bad, but slightly in the Union favor at the moment. Looks like they have North New Jersey has had to pull back to that fence there. They were taking a little bit too much fire. So the Union still holds. The battle map hasn't changed all that much. Still have this main L shape. Let's see here. Somebody's trying to get a flank around. It is 2-core. Getting a nice volley off, nice and crisp, getting it off. Do they hang out or do they fall back?
Rapprochez-vous de la fence.
Hop, 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 sur la gauche.
Serrez à gauche, les gars. Keep tight on the left.
Allez, sur un changement, sur la gauche.
So far they are hanging out here. They are tangling with HD and Cloud here. Meanwhile, looks like 88th has come down to support A and V on this this side here. And there's still decent coverage across this entire sector, so good job on them. Really not much change. The Union strat appears to being pretty consistent. Supporting effort in the center, main effort on the left, and the CSA has been doing some good local counterattacks where they can, but not always successfully, and they haven't really given up any additional ground, but they are behind in tickets. So we'll have to see if they can stabilize the front enough. At this rate, I think they might be in trouble with hitting breaking before we get to the end of the match.
Toi qui l'as pris, Jerry? Oh putain.
Mais c'est pas un père, c'est Jerry, c'est une assez habituelle.
Ah, t'es vraiment une aimable. Pire que moi encore.
Ok, oui, Marie. Enregistre même cible.
Jack.
Smoke,
Même cible.
même cible. Enregistre fumée. Mais. Ni.
We have another attack developing. It is night. He's trying to find a seam here.
Bears down.
Bears down.
Bears down. Yeah, spring. Let's go.
Union is being pretty stubborn. They are reacting to wherever he goes. But all right, he might have Knight thinks he's found an angle. But the Union is reacting. Patterson saw it. Still got off a nice volley there. Saw a couple flags drop. And he's going to pull back. Make sure he doesn't get isolated there. But we do have reinforcements coming up over here. So now Jackin has joined with 2-core on this far side over here. We do have a fight over here. Let me check out what's going on over here on this side. We got a fight for the nipple going on here. So, by the supporting element here. And the supporting element looks like it might become the main element here. And this element here, one USSS, 2 USC, and 4th New Jersey have managed to take the nipple and have pushed off the CSA Arty. Well done. That gives a lot of, that kind of unhinges a little bit here without that Arty support. Union is in a good position to cap when they want to. Yeah, exactly, the first USSSSSS. Got Carlson here putting his guys in a nice position. Catch any stragglers that pop out under some good cover. You got a good base position here by 2 USC and 4th New Jersey. Well done. Let's see. We got AB here trying to do some wide shots. Looks like we got CSA still trying to find a flank out here to hit the Union. HD has been stubborn though. They've got support by new NYV, who has been very reactive this whole game. Well done, Sergeant Patterson, on that.
Patterson, here they come.
Yep, here comes the CSA. Let's see. And they have decided to charge in. This might have been a bait, though. 6 Alabama might be waiting for him. But NYB doesn't care. HD doesn't care. They're ahead on tickets still. Hey, we'll trade them. See if they can stabilize this line here.
Fence, on fence.
Get the flag out, get the flag out.
Here comes 20th to help. They popped over the fence. They're going to hit him on the other side. Good maneuver by 20th there. 88th is with them as well. Right now, a lot of tickets going down, but CSA is holding for now, but is the Union continuing the attack? They are. And here comes A and B. Can they finish the job here? If they knock this out, they may be in a position to cap. Two-core. Bergorn is trying to hold him. Make sure I don't desert here. And A and V will finish the job here. And that is it for that element that was on that flank. Right, so USA is still on the nipple, though now we have a maneuver here. Who is trying to maneuver on them? It is LFL. It is FAMAS. He's trying to get behind the Union and outflank them on this left side. And that will force the Union to abandon that hill position. Better cover. But the CSA is well down on tickets and almost at break-in at 15 minutes. So they're going to have to be careful now. They're going to have to make sure they're in a position that they can respond to a threat on the cap while preserving their combat power and not going down to breaking. So we'll see what they can do. So tactical retreat here by that element that were over on this side. Ooh, Fortune Jersey got caught by that volley by LFL. We got to get into better cover. Victor trying to get his guys in a position to make sure they don't get hit. Got first U.S. sharpshooters, though, continuing to do some harassing fire against LFL. It's a good match. And just so anybody knows, if anybody's looking for a regiment to join, with the permission of several of these, I do list some Discord links in the description. So feel free to check them out, anyone that catches your fancy. If you see one that I don't have listed, you can always just ask in the comments. Most of the commanders will watch the video, I hope. So, and if not, I'll still give you the Discord link for the unit you're interested in. If you're a unit and you're looking for an event on Sundays at this time slot, I highly recommend the HRE. It is a lot of fun and has some pretty high-quality units in it, in my opinion. One such is Major Jack in here. He's going to try to sneak up on the Union here. See if he can manage it. So the Union got into a melee here. An element in front. I think that was 8th Georgia. Jack is going to try to come in from behind. He's got Canada here. Even with that, though, CSA is now on breaking.
Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Get in the woods, boys. Pull back.
And Major Jack knows he can't afford to lose too many tickets in a fight like this. So he's going to fall back. See, the rest of the CSA is now consolidating. AB moving up. Here comes FAMAS, has redeployed. Coming down the road, though. Dodging Artie. Here comes Souther. See if he can get to this nipple here. Knock off AB.
Shoot them in the back, lads! Shoot them in the back!
And he will succeed at that. You also have Carlson charging up, trying to knock out JD. Take this arty position. They're small, but that pack a punch. So 88 doesn't have much combat power left, but they do have the nipple. But there's a counterattack going by LFL. They're going to wipe out first USSS, and 88 is a little vulnerable right now. They're going to have to decide what to do. But they have reinforcements coming up. Who is it? It's Victor. It is 4th New Jersey. Going for the point.
Victor, here's the thing, they were in the middle of
Here comes Sluggy coming up to help Victor. So the Union is still leaving. Well, they're starting to move out a bit now, but it looks like they are flooding the point. The Union is having time to set up a defensive position here. CSA still sending have some elements out in the woods, but looks like the Union is now flooding in here. Yep, here comes the rest of these elements. A and V, HD, 13 Georgia are all moving up. CSA now on the move. HD's a little exposed out here. Although that might be the intent. The intent might be to distract and delay the reinforcements as they come in. But here comes the CSA attack. 6 New York. A little delay there. Trying to hold up Jacket. But he's going to run into Gareth, the A and V, along with Patterson in the 6 New York. They are going to do a good job holding there. Another CSA attack coming in this center. But not enough, not in time. Well done to the Union team. Yeah, that was a pleasure to watch. Now, we got one more map to go. And I believe it is Cook's. So, some nice volleys there. I did enjoy those flank maneuvers. Mutual support. Union looks like it had a plan and stuck to it the whole time. CSA did a good job reacting. They had spread the field and then kind of reacted guarding each side. But, you know, the Union, they never got decisively engaged to the point where they had to fall back. The left side never fell. Once they took that left side, it stayed. So that might have been the key to that victory there. Well done. See you all for the next map.